Hello once again, Niner Faithful, and welcome back to another episode of 49ers Playbook on the channel that's trying to answer the whys and hows of the game. This past Sunday, the 49ers were able to come away with a resounding win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that, in many ways, could have had an even greater margin of victory with 3 dropped or near interceptions. But the ability to run the ball, win the turnover battle, stop the run, and continued extremely high-level play from Brock Purdy elevated the 49ers to the win. When the 49ers do these things, they're pretty much impossible to beat. The talk around Brock Purdy is kind of getting ridiculous, in the sense that he's playing at such a high level that the doubters and naysayers are either not watching the film or refusing to admit what's happening for whatever reason. But the things he's doing on the field need to be recognized. And to be recognized as high level is important to anyone. That's why you should head over to manscaped.com right now and check out all their amazing male grooming products and take advantage of their Black Friday sales going on, where you can get 25% off some amazing products. From the newest tool, the Lawnmower 5.0, the pinnacle of body hair trimmers, to the Handyman electric razor, to the Beard Hedger Pro, to the Weed Whacker 2.0 nose and ear hair trimmer, Manscaped has all the tools to take care of all your manscaping needs. They all come with the super fast USB-C charging, are waterproof to take care of all your grooming needs in the shower, and have Manscaped's legendary skin-safe technology. Whether for you, a friend, a relative, or significant other, check out manscaped.com right now and make sure to use promo code JFA. That's manscaped.com and promo code JFA. Also, we've launched our first shirts. They're laser printed and shipped directly to you in black, white, or gray. The link for both of these is in the description below. You're watching Johnny Dell's Football Academy. Right from the second play of the game, Brock Purdy was showing he was on his game. This is such a high-level play, and I mean this with no hyperbole, the kind of stuff that you only see from a handful of top quarterbacks in the league. There's a lot going on here, but we're running a play we run a bit. It's a PAS play, or pick a side. What that means is it's mirrored concepts that will have a read based upon which side the coverage rolls strength. I know that's a mouthful, but in this case you have a deep in route paired with a stick china that works a high-low stretch. This can work well against cover 2 or cover 3. If it's cover 3, the pick-a-side read will be off the middle safety. Cover 2, the mic. Here's where this is different though. The Buccaneers are showing a man coverage look with possible clamp coverage or maybe a robber, but at the snap, first they're coming with a creeper blitz, which is when you bring a second-level defender on a rush, but only rush 4. So it has the effect of a blitz while still playing 7 men in coverage. The way they rotate this, the end man from the line is the mic. And this is hard to see after watching the play back, but Purdy sees this at the snap, the post-snap shift in coverage, and number 7 is the mic shaded to the field side. So Purdy works to the boundary side, where they have a high-low on Levante David. David is sitting a little shallow, not committing too much to either route, and this is, as JT O'Sullivan would say, world-class anticipation. And he's making a layered throw over David into the void between the second and third level defenders. Y'all, let this play sink in a little bit. He's doing this on the second play of the game. Pick a side read, post-snap rotation of the defense from a creeper blitz, sees it, reads it, incredible layered throw. You don't see touch like this except for maybe a couple guys in the league. I know of at least 3 guys who everybody puts in the elite category who you never see make this throw. That's not a knock on them. These throws are not normal. He does this, and watch his footwork. It's a 5-step drop from shotgun. 5 steps, boom, ball's out. Y'all, the talk on Brock Purdy needs to change. Overall, the Buccaneers offense played pretty well executing their offense, but the 49ers still held them to only 14 points. It was plays like this in the game. Now, I'm not as familiar with their offense, but this looks like a variation on a common passing play where you have a clearing route paired with a deep over route, where here they run a deep sit route and then a deep out. It's a clever way to get Evans deep in the intermediate area, working on a deep third corner, expecting the go route. And this is really good work from Demo not to overreact to the play, but work with good technique to read the route and undercut the throw, nearly getting a pick. Then on third down, we'll see Wilks go back to some of the things that worked so well under Saleh and Ryans. I love to see this call come back. This is a zone blitz where it's zone with man match principles. The idea is defenders are matching to man in their zones, so Fred Warner will match the number 3 receiver when he backs out on a rush. They're trying a sluggo or slant and go on Charvarius Ward. This is where the blitz speeds things up for quarterbacks and makes the pocket muddy. Baker has a guy open for a first down. People might freak out about that, but that happens sometimes when you blitz. The hope is the disruption in the pocket will rattle the quarterback or move him to an alert throw, in this case, the sluggo. The muddy pocket and Ward getting physical off the line disrupts the timing and they're not able to hit the throw on 3rd and 7. On the next drive, we were able to run the ball, and I'd like to dive into it a little bit more, but I'm in Washington visiting family for Thanksgiving on a short week, so there's some stuff I won't be able to do a deep dive into, and with Brock Purdy's perfect passer rating day, I'm going to cover more of that. But it's not just the layered throw stuff. Brock Purdy has been so efficient and is able to get the ball out quick when needed, and it also is a huge help to have a Christian McCaffrey who understands defenses as well. So the Bucs are showing another muddied look. We're running a Chevy concept with a poster out paired with a choice out. The Bucs come with pressure in man, and McCaffrey sees it, his man having to work from high, and immediately makes himself available to the quarterback under pressure for a first down on 3rd and 7. So with Purdy, it's not just the ability to work the layered throws, the short underneath against the blitz, he has the fastball when you need it too. That's what's making him special. He doesn't just have one high-level throw in his arsenal. Here, a few plays later, we're coming back with this Chevy concept, and the Bucs are in cover 1 with a 5-man rush. We keep George Kittle in a block, and Purdy sees the man coverage, that Kittle's man is now lurking, and so he's got to hit Ayuk on his post route with a fastball before the defense closes. If we bring this back, just again, look at the anticipation. His front foot is stepping into the throw, and Ayuk hasn't even gotten into his break. And then the accuracy with that anticipation. The talk needs to end that this is just because of the weapons. The weapons don't create this anticipation, accuracy, varied throws, timing. This is not the product of things around him. Then when you pair this quarterback play with a great running game and then a great play designer, it's magic. So this is where I'll highlight Kyle Shanahan. We come out in 21 personnel with juice on the field. That gets the Bucs in their base defense, and in the red zone, they like to run man coverage out of base. We start with juice out wide, and with the linebacker on him, reveals man coverage. We then motion to a bunch formation, then what have Kyle calls bump motion for McCaffrey. This is to set up McCaffrey. This is just a newer way of creating a mesh point against man coverage, so you bring multiple layers of crossers to create a wash for McCaffrey's man to have to work through as he gets out to the flat. The wash gets his man caught up, and you have McCaffrey wide open for the touchdown. Then back on defense, we force a fumble from Baker Mayfield, and this is strong team defense. So the Bucs are trying to hit a shot here. This is the old leak play. It looks like your slide concept, something we run a ton of, but when the defense over pursues the slide, you look to hit a guy leaking out on the backside. I say great team defense because as Baker is moving out, you'll see him look and turn to hit the leak throw, but Dre Greenlaw stayed disciplined, didn't turn and pursue the slide, and is in position, so Baker has to pull it down. Bosa did a great job of maintaining contain, then pursuing Baker while Fred Warner comes in and punches the ball out. Team defense. Turnovers like this aren't created by one guy alone. This is a team effort. So again, we see another high-level throw from Purdy. We're running a double dig concept off play action. The Bucs are in cover 6 here. It'll look a little muddy, but you have a go route from Debo that looks to pull the deep half safety off. Then the run action will suck up the underneath defenders, and you put the middle quarter safety in a horizontal stretch. Brock takes the handoff, and he might have Kittle, but he's working the read. The safety takes Kittle, so he goes to Ayuk. Again, layered throw. Yeah, it might be the more challenging throw, but I love it because he's working the reads, not just saying, this guy's open. He's calm, works the play, makes the reads. This is everything I love seeing from a quarterback. After Tampa Bay stopped the last drive of the well-timed creeper blitz and the team had to settle for a field goal, we get a huge gain to get the next drive going before the end of the half. So I've watched this a few times and I can't be 100% with Debo's route, whether this is a dagger concept or a double dig. Debo's route is kind of sloppy, but the read still works. The idea is you're going to get a horizontal read. The Bucs are in man coverage, and when Purdy drops back, he reads the middle safety, shaded towards Debo, and knows he's going to work to Ayuk on the dig. Again, elite level anticipation and accuracy in a chaotic pocket. Look at where Ayuk is when Purdy is in his windup. People will talk about yak and how Purdy benefits from it. This kind of play doesn't happen without this anticipation and accuracy. Ayuk never has to break his stride. Feliciano gets pancaked by Vita Vea, and look at the chaos around him to make this throw and the accuracy. Coming out of the half, we get the Bucs off the field on third down, and I want to spotlight Mooney Ward here. The guy has taken some heat for giving up some plays and some of the penalties, but he makes a phenomenal play here. So early in the game, the Bucs came out in this same formation with a running back split wide on third down and ran a screen pass for a first down. Here, they're going with a fake screen and go. Mooney Ward does a fantastic job of reading this to not jump on the screen pass, cover the go route, and get the pass breakup. And then getting the ball back after the half, we hit the biggest passing touchdown of the year in the league, not just for the 49ers. I love this because we've run this play a bunch of times over the years with all our quarterbacks, and we finally hit this for a huge gain. This is again a PAS play. That's a slot fade. You have a fade route from the slot with a curl route from the outside. So you really stress these slot defenders who have to defend the two-way go and the vertical. Purdy is reading the middle safety. Whichever side he shades to, he'll throw the other. With the ball on the near hash, the safety is shaded to the field side. So Purdy goes to Ayuk on the boundary side, and this is perfect. I mean, perfect ball placement. What more do people want to see? So back on offense, we get another scoring drive going with a huge play to Debo. So we're going to clear this out, then have a double cross concept here with double high crossing routes. The Bucs are in cover 3 zone here, and the clearing route pulls out the outside corner, so Purdy knows he's got Debo who will break free. But with the pressure, he's going to have to buy some time. Great design mixed with high-level execution. Shanahan is able to scheme Debo wide open, but Purdy's ability to extend and draw the underneath defender towards him is what makes the play possible for such a huge gain, and then Debo is just Debo. Then we get another touchdown in the game, this time to Kittle on great design. So the Bucs are in cover 3 zone here, and this is Kyle busting what they do. I believe they start out in man coverage with the 4x1, as 4x1 can create problems against zone. We then motion Debo across, and the defense checks and shifts are in a cover 3 zone. From here, we're going to run Jennings on an out route that will grab the outside corner. We'll then run McCaffrey on a Texas route that will grab both the curl flat and hook curl defenders, and this turns Kittle loose down the seam for a touchdown. Again, for the sake of time, I can't cover everything, so I'll finish up with Jair Brown's first career interception. This is, again, great team defense. We're showing a pressure look with man coverage. Tampa Bay motions across and we're in zone and will back out into cover 2 zone. I'll talk about the schemed rush here from the end zone, but we'll first talk coverage. We're in cover 2 and the Bucs are trying to hit a flag bow, which is a variation on a smash concept with a corner route paired with a drag china. I talked last week about Ambry Thomas improving on the way he played our red zone 2 after getting beat on a play just like this, and again, he plays it so much better. Baker is reading Thomas, so as Thomas gains depth to take away the corner route, Mayfield, feeling the quick pressure, tries to hit the drag china. Dre Greenlaw played it perfectly and drives on the throw, and the ball bounces off his helmet to Brown. If Baker had had time in the pocket, he had a guy over the middle. But this is where you're pairing good pass rush with good coverage. The initial coverage by Thomas takes away the number 1, and the rush doesn't let him move off the number 2. From the end zone with Warner and Greenlaw mugged over the A-gaps, you're presenting the offense with 6 potential rushers on 6 potential blockers. So now you've created one-on-one pass rush opportunities. You give Nick Bosa a one-on-one opportunity, good things will happen. He bull rushes the right tackle into Mayfield, which is what causes the hurried throw and the pick. Overall, it was a great team win, and I wish I had more time to cover a few more plays, but like I said, I'm in Washington State right now. I am going to be at the 49ers Rush Road Trip pregame party Wednesday evening at the Press Box in Seattle. So anyone in the area should totally come out, and you can go to 49ersrushroadtrip.com for the details, and I'd love to meet as many people there as I can. So here's rooting on a Thanksgiving win for the 49ers in Seattle, but until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and go Niners.